Insanity comes to Thompson Speedway in Thompson, Connecticut. Capulet Fest, July 1 and 2. 2 days of rock and fireworks. Over 30 bands on 2 stages. Capulet Fest, the ultimate dream come true for every die-hard rock fan. And Berlin, All That Remains, Norma Jean, Memphis Mayfire, Catch Your Breath, A Skylit Drive, and many more. Capulet Fest, July 1 and 2. Buy tickets now. CapuletFest.com. Witness history in the making. Defy the stars.
Hey, we're gonna wait until we get some people here before we truly start the show because it's very important. It's very imperative.
It's hot in here.
It's super hot in here.
It's super hot in here, which means
wait in the comments.
I am definitely at some point going to be using some crop mop.
Indeed.
Manscaped, 20% off. Promo code BACONPOD.
Yes.
Use it. Check it out. Before you can use a crop mop, though, because you don't want to use. I mean, you don't want to mop a hairy crop.
Right. No. It's like when you go to use a Swiffer wet before you Swiffer dry.
Yeah.
Right. So you've got dog hair. You've got whatever you've got on there.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully not dog hair.
Well, no, I'm saying like on the floor.
Right, your balls.
Yeah. The floor is your balls.
Yeah, in this metaphor.
So if you haven't swept it properly with a Swiffer
there's all
dry,
kinds of dust. And
there's all sorts of stuff. And the crop
grime.
And the Swiffer wet, a.k.a. the crop mop.
Right.
Can't do its job. So how do you get it to do its job?
You don't mop a wood floor with the rug still on it.
You use the lawnmower.
Indeed.
4.0.
Yeah.
And the lawnmower 4.0.
Skin safe technology.
Skin safe technology.
Yeah.
Has an LED light. Listen.
Ceramic blades.
Designed
not to chop up your
beanbag.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're going to say it.
I almost said meat. It just sounds awful.
Right. Don't chop up your meat.
Don't chop up your meat.
Yeah.
No chop meat. We know it's summer. We know everybody's grilling. Leave the chopped meat for the grill.
Yeah.
Right? Keep your meat nice and clean.
Right.
With the lawnmower 4.0. That turned around nicely.
You did great there. And speaking of meat, we got to give a big shout out to our buddies over at Grill Your Ass Off.
Yeah.
Helping us out this year because this weekend we'll be going to Capulet Fest.
Yeah.
And they turned out big for us, buddies. And we're going to have some people try some donkey balls and donkey dongs.
Indeed.
And we'll get more into that as we get into the episode. We've got discussion and drinks.
As I sip this Wild Bill's root beer.
Maybe talk. Yeah, there you go. So Wild Bill's root beer, grillyourassoff.com. You get some money off if you use bacon as your promo code.
Go to baconpodcast.com. Yeah. Check out the sponsor page.
Are we done?
Find all that and do the
intro.
Should
we do the intro? Wait for it.
Let's go.
And now.
Bacon! Bacon is my podcast! Bacon! Bacon is my... Bacon! Bacon is my podcast! Bacon! Bacon is my...
Hi everyone, I'm Lisa.
And I'm Dawn.
And if you've ever watched a TV show and thought to yourself, oh my god, that season finale plot twist was absolutely bonkers.
Or seen a movie and thought, wow, I need to talk to somebody about this train wreck immediately.
Then we think you'll fit right in with our podcast, I Hate It, Let's Watch It. We watch TV shows like Riverdale and Emily in Paris.
And movies like Deep Water, Killer Sofa, Rubber, and Deadly Illusions. And we give them the total rinsing they deserve.
It's basically group therapy for movie masochists. So come check us out wherever you stream podcasts.
Welcome to Discussion and Drinks.
Indeed.
We're here.
It's a hot one.
It's warm in New York. It's not...
It's more humid.
Yeah, it's not like temperature hot.
Yeah.
But man, you can cut the air with a knife.
Yeah, it's in a room hot for sure.
Yeah. And we're very conscious of how the thing sounds because it is a podcast. You do listen to it.
Right.
So we're like, hey, we got to turn this AC off. But today... hey, we're going to turn it on and we're going to fix it in the post.
Yeah, we're going to see what happens. So
patrons, if you hear a little bit of a buzz, we're sorry.
Let us know.
Let us know. And then, you'll have to listen on Wednesday.
It's sticky, man.
It's better.
It's sticky.
On Wednesday. But we will say big shout out to our patrons over at patreon.com/baconismypodcast.
Yep, we're doing this live for you.
We're doing this live for them. They kind of hit us up in the chat. They ring in on the conversation. This week we're going to talk a little bit about what's been going on. It's been crazy for me this week.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about what's going on this coming weekend.
Yeah.
Figure out what we're going to do for discussion and drinks next weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we do it during the drive or something.
Yeah.
Like we did. And also...
we can't really drink. I can.
Well, you can, but I can't. But we'll figure it out.
I can't either, really. I can't have open drinks.
Right.
So.
This is true. But yeah, we're going to talk about that, and maybe, should we get saucy, we want to talk a little bit about desserts. Our favorite types of desserts.
Indeed.
Because there's so many. So many choices.
I have a favorite.
You have, like, a definitive,
Yes.
top-notch, second-to-none favorite.
Yep.
I'm excited to hear it.
I have a favorite dessert.
Because just like everything else in my life, I don't have a definitive, this is it.
Yeah, I have... It's not a thing that I'm always in the mood for, but it's a thing where if it's compared to any other dessert, I will pick it.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
But I'm not always like, that's what I have to get right now. Sometimes I'm like, yo, I want ice cream. Sometimes I'm like,
excited
yo,
to
I want
hear.
this. Yeah.
I'm excited to hear that. So we will talk about that, and that'll be a lot of fun. I do want to just check something real quick.
Sure.
Cool. That's working. So yeah, this week has been crazy. We missed the live stream on Twitch this week.
Well, we didn't miss it.
We
just didn't do one.
We weren't there.
Right.
Because I was in Charlotte.
I mean, I wasn't missing it.
Right. Right. I was in Charlotte, and actually it was really cool. I was there for work, and I was able to go to like this really awesome Marvel display, which I just let Jimmy look at all the photos.
You should definitely throw a couple photos up in here while we're, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean, it was super, super cool. It was basically the history of Marvel, right? Like,
yeah.
You don't get to see the original things from Marvel, like seriously, the books and
right. You saw Fantastic Four #1.
Right.
Right. I've never seen one of those in the wild. Is that the most expensive comic that exists?
I think so. I think
it is.
Which is weird because,
or maybe Action Comics. Maybe the Superman Action Comics is, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's.
But I know Fantastic Four #1's a big one.
Yeah, so I'm going to show you some pictures here.
If you're listening, you can always jump over to StrangerhoodTV.com, which takes you straight to our YouTube page. You can check this out. Mike's going to throw a couple photos up so you can kind of see him and
Timeout time.
How those balls looking?
You know what season is, right?
I do indeed. It is time.
It is time for smooth sack summer. And how do I keep everything smooth, everything tidy, everything the way it should be?
Well, I don't know how you do, but I'll tell you how I do. Manscaped, buddy. You know it. You've been listening. You've been seeing the show. We've been talking about it. You know how much we love the crop mops. You know how much we love the lawnmower. But they have the Performance Package 4.0 now,
where they did a little upgrade to the Weed Whacker. Weed Whacker is, of course, the nose and ear hair trimmer. It is now the 2.0, as opposed to the 1.0. Now,
right. That's one better.
I used the 1.0. I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah.
And then they sent the 2.0, and I said, how could it be better? It is. It just is. I don't know how they do it, but Manscaped keeps upping their game. And
I've been digging the lawnmower for a long time. Right. I like the skin-safe technology. I still use the guard. But I have not once nicked a thread on the beanbag.
Yes.
Not once.
Yep.
No, you don't want to lose any beans. Everyone.
No, you
You
don't.
don't want to lose beans, and with other methods, oh man, you could lose a bean.
Yeah.
But not with Manscaped.
Exactly. And also, they are getting into the beard game. They've got their brand new beard trimmer, which is fantastic. So go to manscaped.com. Use the promo code BACONPOD, and that will give you 20% off and free shipping.
That's right. So don't forget to work on those testicles, your chesticles, and your cheeks. Keep them clean and ask yourself, what's your bacon? Smooth Sack Summer.
Bam.
That's what I was just saying.
All right.
There it is.
So yeah, we have, that is the head bust that was Groot. So the actors had to talk to him.
Yeah. So the actor would wear that on like a backpack on a pole.
Yeah.
So it was up to the right height so that the actors that were acting with Groot at the time, interacting with Groot, had an eye line to look at.
Those actors, the people wearing those
Yes.
costumes.
We have Nebula and Star-Lord.
We also got...
Or no, not Nebula. That was...
Gamora.
Was that Gamora's outfit?
Why is Gamora?
Yeah.
We have the original concept art of the Punisher, which is pretty
I love
badass.
that.
Like,
That's
that's so
dope.
cool. Like, it's the original sketch.
And I
He
like
didn't
that
have
they,
a name.
Yeah, they had the Grim Reaper and the Executioner as possible names with the question mark.
Yeah.
You know, like, what am I going to name this dude?
We had some original X-Men from X2.
From X2. Some Wolverine
I
claws.
literally turned a corner and had the 3 Iron Man
the
suits.
Mark 1, the, I don't know what the other marks
That's from the first movie.
Right.
And then we have from Iron Man 3.
The briefcase suit, right?
No. The briefcase
3.
was a separate. Yeah, this is from Iron Man 3.
I got you.
We had the Green Goblin. Whoa. The Green Goblin.
Whoa.
Green Goblin mask. We have the Vulture mask and a little pumpkin
And a
bomb.
pumpkin bomb from No Way Home.
We have the original
Tom
Spider-Man
Holland's-
Tom Holland costume,
That's awesome.
and then
Amazing Fantasy 15, man.
that was the very first,
Oh,
and then the original Marvel comic under Atlas Comics.
that's so cool, dude.
So yeah, it was really cool because it was just a.
What was your favorite thing to see there? Like, do you have one?
I think, and I didn't have the pictures of it, but I think it was a lot of the original cells because it was the original artwork that people worked off of that Todd McFarlane actually drew on,
Yeah, that's cool.
which is crazy to
Pretty
think
sick, yeah.
that you're like, holy shit, Todd McFarlane drew on this piece of paper
Right,
to create something crazy iconic.
right. This ink was put down by his hand.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, which I think that was all
Pretty
cool.
amazing.
You know, the movie props and the costumes, those are all super cool too. I mean,
Yeah, but, you know, so many of those were made. You know, it's like when you see artwork, it's like sometimes that's like one of one.
right.
You know, and that's a pretty remarkable thing to be able to kind of like see.
But the really cool thing was, and again, I said I turned a corner, but like it was kind of a maze kind of thing, and you didn't know where to go to next per se, and that Iron Man wall was not visible from the prior spot you were coming from.
Ah, okay.
So I literally turned a corner, and that was the first thing I saw.
Nice.
And the way they had that set up, just to see the 3 suits there was like visually stunning.
Yeah, that had to be pretty amazing.
Where
that had to be pretty cool.
like I literally turned the corner and went, "Holy shit!
Right.
This is so cool." But yeah, very cool experience. I want to thank my sister and brother-in-law for taking me out to Charlotte to go do my nerd things.
Yeah, that's awesome. So if you're in the Charlotte area, this place exists.
Yeah,
Check it out.
Yeah, and then I came home to broken washing machine,
That sucks.
and then we got a new dining room table that shipped in 2 boxes. One box is the correct color. One box is not.
Hey man, dual tone. Start a trend.
Yeah.
Not gonna happen. Not gonna
No.
work like that. No.
No.
Okay.
No.
Do you have to send both back, or can you just send the wrong one back?
Well, of course, it happened on a Saturday.
Right.
So
we don't even know.
So
what's going on.
Wayfair was open, and they were like, "We're going to put this through, and we're going to, but it's through the manufacturer, so it's probably not going to be open."
Right.
And yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. Chances are, because humans don't comprehend logic.
There's often a lack of efficiency.
Right. And I have a feeling they're going to tell me to send back both because if they don't say to ship both, they're just going to mess it up.
Right. They'll ship you the same side or something.
Right. They're going to send me the same box that was correct. Right. So, hey, as long as it gets taken care of, it is what it is. And now,
mistakes happen,
now, I got my washing machine that doesn't work, right?
Right.
So I'm calling several.
Were you at least
repair
caught
guys.
up on? Oh no, you're just coming back from a trip. So.
Well, no. Well, it was 48 hours, so
That's true.
It was
Yeah,
like
it was a quick
nothing.
trip.
I had 2 shirts, two underwear,
right,
whatever. But yeah, I'm calling repair services. It costs $150 just to walk through the door.
Wow.
To look at it, right?
Wow. How much is a new machine?
Well, some of the things I was looking at was how to repair it and stuff like that because I don't know.
You're handy.
We've talked about this here on the show. I'm a little handy.
You're a handy guy.
Right? I'm handy.
You are. We're going to see if we can figure out how to put these banners together. But
you're
right.
handy. Right. We'll see. We'll see how handy I am. But yeah, so I'm thinking to myself, fine, that's cool. I'll do it. So I'm looking at YouTube videos and reading up and message boards and all the things, and I'm finding out that the probable cause of this is something where I have to disassemble a lot of the washing machine.
Disassemble.
Like there was some things where they were like, yeah, you just pull out the bottom, screw back on. That I'll do.
Right.
No problem.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a belt that you need to just unhook.
Right.
Put the next belt back on, put all the parts back, you're good to go.
Right.
Disassemble.
Disassemble.
Johnny 5.
Yeah.
No like.
Yeah.
I'm calling these repair places and they're saying, all right, well, I'll come for $150 to tell you what it is. And then, whatever the repair costs. And I say, well, what does that repair cost?
What if you don't tell me what it is?
And
I just repair it.
What if I tell you that this is what the problem is?
Right.
And that costs $350 to fix. And then I say, cool. Does the $150 to diagnose count toward the $350 to fix?
Right.
Oh, no.
No, not at all.
So it's going to cost me $500
right,
to get my washing machine fixed.
And how much is the new machine?
Anywhere between $500 and $600.
Right.
So
time for a new machine.
Guess who's buying a new machine this week?
Right.
But it's so crazy.
But now you can look for a cool one.
I'm not going to look. No, because the cool one's
a cool washing machine.
Listen, a cool one is still going to last the same amount of time as a not cool one because I have a not cool one. It'll last me 9 years.
Okay.
I don't need one with. There's stuff with Wi-Fi. What do you need?
Oh, they don't need Wi-Fi. They're just being a cool one. There's got to be something that's a cool one. Like, you get the glass door in the front so you can see your wash.
Those are more expensive. See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's more expensive. I'm going to go for a top load, standard,
right,
$500-$600 piece. You're talking about $700, $800, $900.
Yeah, I've never owned a washing machine, so
yeah,
I'm just making things up.
Yeah, you would love all those features. The Wi-Fi.
I wouldn't like the Wi-Fi.
I don't understand.
I don't need Wi-Fi.
It's not gonna automatically put it into the dryer so it doesn't stink.
I don't need an app for everything in my life.
Right, exactly. That seems.
I also don't. I don't need to monitor the dryness of my fucking clothes.
Well, right. Well, that's what I'm saying.
From my couch. How dry are they? We're at 30% left to dry.
For me, I think a dryer app makes more sense, but a washing machine app, what the hell for?
Yeah, how sudsy is everything?
But yeah, what are you gonna? If I click a button, are you gonna put it in the fucking dryer so I don't have to come downstairs?
Right.
No, you're not.
Right.
Therefore, useless. absolutely useless.
So, are you going to try and find one that matches the color of the dryer, or are you going to try and find one that...
Dude, it's like a off-white gray dryer. No.
Right.
Jen was even saying...
You're planning ahead for the new dryer.
Yeah, she's like, we're going to get the least expensive one. It's going to go in 9 years anyway, so fuck it.
Yeah.
But some good things I got to come home to, like Gavin loves Shark Week. Mm-hmm. We're getting there.
We're almost there.
Almost there. It's almost July 11th.
Yep.
But when you've got Discovery Plus, every week is Shark Week.
Yes.
So we got to do some of that. Got to finally hang out with Jen a little bit the other night. Had Lacey's dance recital today.
Cool.
And she did 2 songs. The first one was cute. It was The Witches Are Back from... what's that movie? Hocus Pocus 2.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
And then the second one was the second to last number, and it was a ballet to Tiny Dancer.
Oh.
Just piano.
Nice.
And this dad cried.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, how could you not?
It was...
How could you not? Your little girl's dancing to Tiny Dancer.
How do you not
cry?
Was like, man.
How do you not cry?
This is all of the heartstrings.
Right.
Just not even tugged on.
Right.
Like just ripped on.
Well, dude, one, you made that person. Right?
Yeah.
And you made a person that can do ballet.
Yeah.
You can't do ballet, but you made someone that's capable of ballet.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
And you made someone that's capable of ballet that you got to watch do ballet to a classic song.
Right.
Just on piano, I would argue its best way.
Oh, dude. No lyrics or anything.
Yeah.
And it's just, oh, man, I was
it's just so good. The lyrics are great, too, don't get me wrong, but, like, the music of that is just, it's just perfect.
Yeah. So, I came home to some new challenges, but you know what? It's all good, man. It's the summer.
Hey, man.
We're going to call this a summer no worries because we got a lot of cool shit going on.
I like that.
Like, hey, I need a new washing machine. Need a new washing machine. Who cares?
It happens.
It happens.
It happens.
So, yeah. So, my week's been a little bit wacky, but also really cool as well. So, what about you, man?
I like that. I like that come what may attitude.
Yeah.
That devil may care. Brush it off.
I do think we need
like
to drink to that.
I do like that in you.
We do need to drink to that.
Yeah, so what are we drinking? I'm going to drink this water from the ice that's melting.
We got some Redbreast 15. This is our celebration bottle because
we are celebrating
the upcoming Capulet Fest.
Yes.
Which we'll talk to you guys a little bit about because we're not sure what will come of that. But, man, what's going on with your week? I mean, I know you had...
I had
fun stuff.
Yeah, an awesome week too because Annie got a break from the tour for a couple of days. They took 4 days off.
Well, you know what? So Annie works for Joan Jett, and Joan Jett is touring with Bryan Adams.
Yep.
I would imagine with him getting up there in age, he's probably doing like a nice leg, a few days off, continuing the next leg.
It's funny because usually their tours have been 2 days on and 2 days off, and then 2 days on, 2 days off. Bryan Adams does 3 days on. So he does 3 first. So they do 3 nights in a row playing, and then a couple days off, and then 3 nights in a row again.
Uh-huh.
So he's actually got a more intense schedule than Motley Crue, Def Leppard,
wow,
Poison did.
No shit.
Yeah. Except Poison, because Bret Michaels did shows in between the shows. He did solo gigs in every town where he got another band that flew in, and he did full shows with a full band.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, dude's a maniac. So they're actually doing more shows, and they got a couple days off. So she came home, which was cool. She got home on Thursday. So that's why I was saying I wasn't missing the live stream, because I got to, instead of coming from work here and doing a live stream, I went home and she was home. So it was like we got to hang out.
That's good.
Friday we went and saw The Flash. So we both saw it for the second time because we wanted to see it together. Liked it better the second time. We talked about that in the episode we just recently did.
From States Away.
From States Away. Cool.
Coming out in a couple weeks.
Yeah, really cool guys. So stay tuned for that. That's another one of those like.
And
oh,
they're
man,
local.
These dudes are friends.
They're local.
Yeah, so they'll probably be back on in person. So we went and saw that, which was cool. That was great. And then she had. So she grew up in Staten Island, and she started like booking bands at venues when she was 15.
Right.
Right, and she booked bands that would go on to become major bands that are touring now, right? So,
well, she booked like Bring Me the Horizon. You were telling me.
She would like book bands like that when they were first coming up, and she's like 16, 17 at that time, booking these bands. Her band also playing on these shows. But one of the local bands that really she loved and became a fan of, and she like. They were younger than her, and she was like, what do you guys need help with? Let me book for you. Let me do things for you, because you guys could be way better, and you guys could be more organized. And you guys, and she loved their music, and she was a huge fan. And they're a band called Curious Volume, and they have been doing, they did like a couple of reunion shows a few years ago, and then started doing shows, started writing music and stuff. And so they happened to be playing last night at a bar in Staten Island, a punk club called Mother Pugs. Bands like Sick of It All have played there, and like
it's a cool vibe. It's very much a down and dirty punk bar.
Yeah, it's
where
very cool.
They're playing in a corner on the floor.
Yep, they have a cool outside too. And they have a big stage out back. This show wasn't out back, but it was inside. But they have a cool, it's a cool spot. It's really, really cool.
Yeah, I've seen shows there and stuff like that. A show, many years ago, but I've never played there.
Yeah, me either. But I talked to a guy that books there, so might set something up soon. Yeah. But I got to see one of the things that I've rarely seen, and so. I saw, when this band started, I saw Annie, start dancing in her seat a little bit, and then we moved up closer, and I saw her full-on run over to a group of girls and start doing the punk stomp dance, the kick and fist thing, and she's singing lyrics, and I'm just like, I'm watching her just be a fan.
Which is
rare.
Right.
Right? Because, I mean... She's got her shit together, and she doesn't, they picked Stoic for her name for a reason.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So it was just super cool to just see her kind of let go and that side come out of her.
Yeah.
Right? And she's screaming song lyrics and just...
That's so cool.
It's just awesome to watch. That was super cool. So... we met one of her high school friends, one of her lifelong friends, for sushi. Hung out with her for a while, and then stayed in Jersey at her mom's place. I saw her mom, and then went and saw her dad in the morning, her dad's birthday. So I got to I kind of got kidnapped and taken on an Annie journey.
Yeah, which is
for the
cool.
weekend, which is awesome, which is great. It was just so cool to kind of see her in those elements, because she doesn't get to do them that often, and even rare do I get to go with her.
Right.
It's usually so she's in and out.
Right. Sun's got
the
planets need to align. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. So that was just super cool. But it was definitely a lot. Literally, we were in traffic coming back, trying to get here in time to do the show today. She literally dropped me off in front of your house. 10 minutes before I needed to be here.
Yeah.
But it was cool. It was really cool. So that was my weekend. It was a busy whirlwind weekend, and so I'm tired.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? We got a little hint for you here. A little secret. How do you help the show? We've been asked. Here's a way to help the show. Check us out over at patreon.com/baconismypod. You can get lots of extra stuff.
Yeah, like additional shows, ad-free episodes, early episodes, shoot, every Sunday, we record our discussions and drinks live with our patrons.
Yeah, so you can have a drink with us while we do it. You can watch us cook things. You can watch us eat things. You can just support the show. And that helps us keep putting these out. It helps us just
Keep the show free.
Keep the show free. So thank you guys so much for supporting all of you over on Patreon already. Our patrons, you guys are our lifeblood. Thank you guys so much. And if you want to help out the show and you want to jump on, and you want to be part of that BIMP squad, jump over to patreon.com/bacon'smypod.
Yeah. Well, something I have to, like, you know, and this might bring us off into something where we don't get to discuss desserts or whatever.
Right.
But, like, for me, and I think this was a similar, a similar thing for you, is to actually see your significant other who, I mean, for me too, Jen is very, she's very hard on herself, and she works really hard.
Yeah.
And
she's dedicated, driven.
Right, like that dedicated,
and kind of
driven.
Quiet too. Like honestly,
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
not reserved, but she's definitely, you know, she's not an extrovert.
Right.
You know.
But to finally like pull her out of life and like plop her into a show.
Yeah.
That she loves.
Yep.
I remember COVID hit. Jen's like a super big. She loves going to concerts, loves going to shows, loves going to everything like that. It's got to be GA. If we're not in GA, it sucks.
It's general admission.
And
just in case.
And her
most people
big
know that.
thing was just pre-COVID, we saw A Day to Remember. A few days later, they actually dropped Mind Reader.
Mm-hmm.
And then COVID hit. Everything shut down. Everything. And her thing in her head, she's like, I can't wait till this is over. And the thing that I envision and that I really want, really, really bad, is to be in GA for A Day to Remember, and I want to dance to and scream Mind Reader at the top of my lungs.
Nice.
And when that was able to happen, like, fucking coolest moment.
That has to be awesome.
It's just like, oh my god,
I've never seen Jen
awesome.
go like that, and even like I've been to concerts with you guys.
Sure.
And she always seems like she's enjoying herself, but she's kind of like quietly taking it all in. You know what I mean?
No, she could go hard.
Believe me, I could see that. You know what I mean? So that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was so I, as soon as you said that about Annie, I was like, yeah, this is that moment with Jen.
Yeah.
Because that was so fucking cool to just see the fan come back and like just let everything fucking go.
Yeah. I mean, Annie's hard to impress because Annie's seen it all.
Right.
She's seen a lot.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
She's seen amazing bands totally bomb, and she's seen amazing bands put on shows that people talk about for the rest of their lives.
Right.
Right? And she's seen that often.
Yeah.
So she, to see her, and she's always working at those things too. So she's always got this like, very.
Well, it's like when we go to shows too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
in like
absolutely
another capacity because she hits it from a lot of angles, right? She hits it from the business angle, the lighting angle, all that stuff, but then also
a performer.
I'm sorry, I like this is so weird, but as we are recording here, I literally got. Spencer Chamberlain is texting me.
Videos of his daughter.
Video of his daughter.
Okay, that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah. We have a weird life.
This is weird.
We have a weird life, people.
Annie's probably like, yeah, whatever.
Right. Well, I saw a video today of Joan Jett and the Blackhearts singing "Happy Birthday" to Annie. and hearing a story of Annie on her birthday in the studio with them while they were rehearsing and everything, and they were having an argument about something.
Yeah.
Like the Jones manager was basically like, "Hey, how you guys were singing that wasn't great. You guys need to rehearse that and practice that." And you've got the band that's like, "We've been singing the same song for 40 years. Shut your mouth." Right? And literally, like, and I hope I'm not like crossing any line by saying this on the air, but it's just a funny story to me, where like they're yelling back at him. They're like, "Why are you going to come in here and you're going to ruin the vibe and you're going to bring down the room because we're doing something and it's Annie's birthday and you're ruining it." And Annie was like, at that, she was like, I was just like wanting to hide under a table and be like, ah. And then like the manager was like, "I didn't know it was Annie's birthday." And Annie was like, "It's not my birthday. Don't even bring me into this. It's not my birthday anymore. It's totally fine."
Yeah.
You know?
That's amazing.
And they got her a cake that said "Happy Birthday Sharky" on it because that's what they call her because of the Jaws thing.
That's awesome.
Right? Like, so, yeah, like,
That's life.
you have rock stars sending you videos of their children, and Annie has rock stars singing her happy birthday.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
Yeah.
it's a weird life.
It's a weird life.
I am adjacent to a lot of cool shit.
Well, no, I mean, listen,
And I'm part of the coolness
You're part
too.
of this.
But like, I'm always like, I'm very lucky to like be around so much cool stuff. My life is also very cool, but like, I'm also around other cool things all the time. It's just weird. It's a weird existence.
so weird.
You know, like,
That was another.
yeah,
So
you have
weird.
a rock star texting you because he came on our weird little chat show.
And fucking appreciate it, man.
You know, like,
and he appreciate. All right. I mean, do we talk about this?
no,
Okay. He appreciated
you
it.
can watch the
And he's
episode.
awesome.
You can
No,
watch
no,
the
no,
episode.
no. I'm talking about something different.
No, I know what you're
About
saying.
the
but-
appreciation
yeah,
part of it.
but I feel like that sounds like we're like tooting our horn.
Yeah. No.
You know
You're
what I
right.
mean?
You're
Like-
right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
like-
right.
Yeah,
No.
what we do is weird.
Yeah,
And-
it's just a
and
weird
It's weird.
life.
Yeah,
But it's cool.
it really
It's cool
is. Sup, Joey? We got our buddy Joey over in the Patreon.
Sup, babes? What's up, Joey? So we're gonna be speaking of this crazy life. We're gonna be doing Capulet Fest.
Yeah.
And speaking of crazy,
We have a flag.
yeah, we got a flag for it.
Look at this.
Look,
This is cool.
it's nope, other way, other way,
Oh,
other way.
look at that.
Yeah. Look
Hey.
at that. We got a flag.
Hey.
Go to Strangerhood TV. If you don't see the flag, you can see it on StrangerhoodTV.com.
We got a flag.
Yeah, we got a flag.
It's awesome.
We got a whole bunch of stuff. Our buddies at GrillYourAssOff.com sent us all sorts of stuff. Dude, like, it's a crazy, insane amount of stuff. They got, like, sampler packs of different spices and low to no salt. And, oh, man, I'm so excited.
We are going to make people do dumb stuff.
What kind of dumb stuff? Well,
That's what we're going to do.
here we go.
Dumb stuff.
So, one of those things, and it's crazy because there are bands, and not just fucking whatever bands, right?
I don't even like
It's-
seeing that.
It's not just like whatever bands. This
Right.
is like Savage Hands
Mhm.
and Outline in Color and, you know, bands that we've worked with, bands that we haven't worked with. They're all excited to see us. And I said, hey, our buddies over at GrillYourAssOff.com is sending us Donkey Balls.
Yeah.
What is Donkey Balls?
Donkey
May you
balls.
ask?
Donkey balls.
It is a habanero stuffed olive.
Ugh.
And I asked him, I'm like, hey, you want to maybe try some awful things? We'll spin a wheel,
Although that's probably not awful.
and it'll select your fate.
You know.
And this is from what Jason said, it's rough.
What?
It's like a
What do
legit.
they make? What do they make it for then?
Well,
To hurt people?
to hurt people.
Why would you do
And
that?
if you don't like donkey balls, you can go for the donkey dong, which is a spicy pickle.
Or if you do like donkey balls, you might as well go for the donkey dong.
Right, because...
If you've already had the balls.
Right. The balls are like... Those are dessert.
Yeah, or the appetizer. I mean, depends on...
Depends on who's working.
We can get into that.
It depends on who's working. But yeah, we got that happening. Tons of stuff from Manscaped. But yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah,
Mainly because
watch your video because we're gonna try and do a bunch of really kind of dumb fun things.
Well, I think it's cool because it's different from when we were at So What, right?
Yeah.
So What was at. We were in a press box.
Yeah, we were the press.
Like, we were considered the press. It was in a baseball stadium, so they put the press up in the press box. It's basically like where the commentators are when they're commentating a baseball game, which
is awesome
in Texas was wonderful
because we were next to a fridge with a bunch of waters.
Yeah, and in air conditioning and private bathroom.
Yes,
this
we're
going to be cool.
We're gonna miss all those things.
Right,
mostly the private bathroom.
But we are going to be on the fairgrounds, and we are going to be. Well, not the fairgrounds.
Amongst the people.
We're going to be amongst the people.
Which is
And we're going to
awesome.
be conducting the show amongst the people.
We're going to have a PA, so we're going to be loud.
And we're allowed to do these things.
Yeah.
And we're going to do awesome contests. We're going to do... I mean, like, Jimmy texted me a ton of ideas. And I can't wait.
Dumb things to make people do.
I can't wait to... we're going to be doing giveaways. We've got shirts. We've got stickers. We've got... Manscaped ball wipes. We've got
we got stuff to put on your body. We got
And-
stuff to stick on places. We got stuff to clean your bits and pieces.
and we've got bands who are genuinely excited to come hang out with us.
So far.
Well, some of them haven't met us.
Then they're going to eat donkey balls. And the magic is going to be gone.
Yeah. We do have some awesome bands lined up, and we're finally starting to get some times and set times and things going. We're going to be allowed to announce a few bands supposedly.
Yeah, that could be very cool.
It's going to be a really cool time. So the content coming out of that, it's going to be ridiculous.
Watch for it, and if you're somebody that's going to be at Capulet Fest, please look for the Bacon is My Podcast tent. We're going to be having fun there all day. We're going to be doing stuff, filming stuff all day. We're going to be giving stuff away all day. It's just going to be...
all 2 days.
All the whole weekend.
The whole shebang. And, maybe we're going to get with and interview one of your favorite bands and ask them all sorts of weird questions that we ask people. But in person.
Or maybe you will get to come up and do some stupid things with us and go home with some free stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Or a hole in your stomach.
Or both.
Yeah.
Things.
We have waivers, so.
Yeah.
We have waivers.
Do we? I got to get on that.
Yeah. Well, we need to do the tasting one.
Yeah. Okay.
We have the on-camera one. We don't
Okay,
have the
good,
tasting.
good.
So, yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, it's going to be really cool. I'm nervous because I'm a setup guy.
Right.
So if I know how I'm going to be set up, I'm all good.
Yeah, I have some of that too, where I'm just kind of like...
Which is weird.
I like winging it from, okay, everything's set up and ready to go.
Right.
Now let's wing it. Before that, I'm like, where, how, what, check off all the boxes.
Yeah. Which is weird because with what we do on the AV side of our lives, is exactly this, right?
Right.
It's like going into a place, you don't know where you're going to be, you don't know where your electricity is, you don't know where this, where that, whatever. And in that situation, I'm really okay for the most part, but man, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, yeah. It's gonna be weird.
And we have so much stuff. We gotta bring so much stuff.
Yeah, we do gotta bring a lot of stuff.
But It's okay. It's gonna be fun.
But we're
It's
going to be coming
awesome.
home with a lot less. So
Yes, hopefully. Unless people are.
we're coming home with less.
Yeah.
That's happening.
Right. Yeah.
Either a bunch of people are going to get a few things, or a few people are going to get a bunch of things.
Yeah. But yeah, so if you're in the area, Capulet Fest is going to be sick, and we're going to catch up with our buddies Outline Color and a Skylit Drive again, which will be cool to catch up with them, possibly Emery. And we're going to meet a whole bunch of new people.
It's going to be
I'm
fun.
excited for that.
It's going to be fun.
Excited for that. So that'll be good.
We got to order some more hot cheese balls, don't we?
I mean, we have some still.
Yeah, but do we have enough?
Yeah. I mean,
If we're doing contests with people?
that's something that we're going to have to discuss.
Yeah. Probably need some hot things. And some sour things.
Hey,
I'll probably have to make a couple orders.
I'm going to leave that up to you, buddy. I'm going to leave that up to you.
Well, I'll order the stuff.
I'll
We just
show
gotta
you
figure
what we got.
what
We'll
we're gonna
take
get, yeah.
inventory, and then we'll show you what we got.
Yeah.
So, it took us a while to get here. But I do want to talk a little bit about dessert. And while we talk about dessert, something that I just recently brought
Introduced into my life.
into Jimmy's existence are these bad boys. Chocolate Twizzlers.
Yeah.
Not just regular Twizzlers, chocolate Twizzlers.
I had never had one. Didn't even know that they were a thing.
I love them.
They're very good. Yeah.
Here,
In fact,
have some.
I'm going to
Yes, have some.
I'm going to bite off the ends. I'm going to drink some root beer with them.
Oh, that's a great idea. That's a fantastic idea.
Oh, yeah. That adds a little.
Yeah.
That adds a little.
Now, there's so many types of desserts. There's cakes, cookies, pies,
Right.
puddings, ice creams,
Yep.
candies, and beyond. You said that there is a one.
Yes.
There is but one.
I have an overall favorite.
I want to know what that is.
Dessert that I will choose over any other dessert if both of those desserts are presented to me at the same time.
Okay.
And that is tiramisu.
Wow. Okay.
Tiramisu. I didn't even know it existed until I moved to New York. I was dating a girl that had a full Sicilian family. I would go over there for dinners. We would make pastas and stuff. Eat some of the best stuff I've ever had in my life. They introduced me to this. They brought out this cake. I was like, oh, that looks good. A little cocoa dusting on top. What do we got there? That lady fingers? That's interesting. What is it? And they're like, this is tiramisu. I was like, what's up? And said tiramisu. And I was like, oh, cool. What is it? And they were like, oh, it's like coffee-soaked lady fingers. We've got this cream here, really light, cream in here, the cocoa dusting on top. Just try it. I took a bite, and I was like, holy shit. This is the greatest thing I've ever had in my mouth. What is this? Texturally, it's amazing because the lady fingers are crunched a little, but really sogged up a lot of this espresso, right? And you get that hit of espresso, but the cream is just the perfect amount of sweet and vanilla, but not overly sweet. It's not frosting, right? And then you got that cocoa dusting, so that little bit of like dark chocolate hit at the top that makes it like a mocha type thing. Dude, it's so good.
That's awesome.
So good that like
Wow.
in that one moment it immediately took over as the top dessert
Wow.
that I've ever had.
So that would make you team pastry.
Reluctantly, I guess, because I like pastries, but pastries aren't my thing,
Right.
you know?
Sure. No, that makes a lot of sense. I happen to be team pie.
Okay. Yeah.
I love pies so much. My Aunt Patty makes the most banging pies ever. Everything from, like, a really great key lime pie to pumpkin pie to across the board. Just, I am team pie.
Well, are you... So, key lime pie and pumpkin pie are similar texturally,
Okay.
right?
I like an apple pie.
Fruit pie. Okay.
I like
That's
an
what
apple
I was going to
pie.
ask.
I like an apple pie, a peach pie. Peach pie's real good.
Mm-hmm.
Cherry pie's pretty good.
Fresh blueberry pie is tops my list of
Uh-huh.
of pies fruit-wise.
Pies, in general, the greatest pie ever is chocolate pecan pie.
Okay. Okay.
Chocolate pecan pie, specifically from Miller's, and that's out in, like, Lancaster, Pennsylvania. That is, by far, the best pie ever.
Okay. Nice.
And if you put a nice heaping scoop of vanilla ice cream on it.
Well, vanilla ice cream on a pie. Yeah, pies are great. Pie a la mode is a whole other thing. Pie is best experienced with vanilla ice cream,
I agree.
right? And I like the fruit pies to be hot with my vanilla ice cream as well.
It has to be.
I'll do both, but I much prefer it to be hot.
You know what? You know what's been doing it for me? Like, you know, we talk about it.
Mhm.
Cheese, milk, that kind of stuff destroys me.
Right,
like,
right.
if I'm gonna have it, I know, like, the next day, out of commission. But did I just say out of commission?
Out of commish. You said that. I was just letting that float in the air there. I was just letting that happen.
You should have jumped on me for that.
No, I was, you know what? I was like, hey, you know, he's feeling it. I'm going to let him go.
I hate myself right now.
Yeah, well, so does
Out of
everybody
commission.
So does everybody
Can I just put asterisks out of commission?
Yeah, I was just going to say, what's your mission with that?
Yeah. No.
So I was going to follow it with a bad pun.
Wow, that's awful. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, everybody.
But,
Yeah, but ice cream will put you out of commission.
right.
Cool Whip is a great substitute.
Yeah.
It's not perfect, but it helps.
Well, man, Halo Top vanilla ice cream, man. Or dairy-free ice cream. You can get some really good ones.
Dude, Stop and Shop. Oh, no, I'm sorry. ShopRite has really good.
Yeah.
No, wait, is it ShopRite or is it Stop and Shop? ShopRite. ShopRite has really good ones. Stop and Shop, not so much. But they have a really great mint chocolate chip.
Mm-hmm.
That I do. Ben & Jerry's.
See, ice cream is
Ben & Jerry's
is a personal weakness for me. But really, it's more cold sweets.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, ice cream's a big one. Popsicles are a huge one for me.
Okay.
I've been trying to do a little bit less on the sugar
Right.
and less on the ice cream, because those are the things that I'll buy a lot. Is I'll be like, ice cream popsicles, love them, and I'll sit down and I'll eat, 5 popsicles because they're small and they're delicious. So I've been trying to find another way to hit the cold and sweet thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I've frozen applesauce,
Okay.
which is pretty great. Sprinkle cinnamon on it.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like Italian icy enough to do it. And I've also frozen sugar-free Jell-O,
Okay.
which you got to let it thaw a little bit, but it gets kind of like a cool texture also that's very Italian ice-ish. And that gives me that hit that I can do, and it'll take me a while. So it I don't feel the lack of I should have got ice cream. I don't have that. So I've been doing that, but ice cream and popsicles are a big weakness for me. Those are, man, I always got to have some kind of dark chocolate in the house.
Dark chocolate is great.
I'll do a square of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great. My favorite dark chocolate, orange dark chocolate.
See, I'm not a fan of the orange dark chocolate.
Oh man,
I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I think
can eat those by the box.
See, I'll take a square of dark chocolate, and I'll use it to scoop up a little bit of peanut butter.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that with the orange.
You can't do that with the orange.
Yeah, so I like to have that option. I like to have options with my dark chocolate.
Yeah.
Or I'll take the dark chocolate and I'll take a microplane and I'll shave it over some vanilla ice cream.
Oh, get you.
You know?
Microplane. Fucking
You can't use a big...
fucking emerald.
You can't use a big grater
You know, you can't.
for it.
You're right. You're right.
It's a little square of chocolate. You can chop it up with a knife.
You can.
Takes a while. Takes a while. Starts to melt. Gets all over your fingers. It does that with the microplane too. But
Yeah. All right. Time out. We've got all these awesome sponsors here.
right.
Where can they find all the information out for that?
Oh, if only there was a place. If there was only
A portal.
a hub.
A central hub to
A
do so.
central location.
I think there is.
Do we have the technology?
Yes. Baconismypodcast.com is where you can find the best deals on all of our awesome sponsors, including Drink Wild Bills, Pod Decks, Manscaped, all of them. Go over there, find their promo codes. You always get the best deals. But what else can you get over there?
Well, not only can you get the best deals, and we'll always keep those up to date, you can also help out the show by grabbing some t-shirts, some swag. Jump over to the Bacon is My Fashion section. Yeah, there's a whole section. It's just there for you. It's there for you. You can check it out. We have nice t-shirts. They don't chafe. They're nice to the nips. You know I like that.
You know Jimmy's
You know
all
I
about
like
his
that.
nice to the nips.
I'm like the
shirts.
Drax of this show. You
Exactly.
know? I got sensitive nipples, man. I got sensitive
fine.
nipples. If you have sensitive nipples, check that out. And you know what? How about your ear holes? You want to take care of those ear holes? Because you can find links to all of our episodes. How about your eyeballs? You want those eyeballs? You can find links to our YouTube, Strangerhood TV. You can check out everything right from baconismypodcast.com. It's easy. It's super simple. It's right there. What's your bacon?
I will say that when you go to this site, that will be your new bacon.
That will be your new bacon. Check it out. But yeah, but desserts wise, like pies are big too. Now, I was talking about this a little bit with Annie in the car today because we were talking about like pie versus cake, right? Like me, cake wise, ice cream cake. It just goes back with the ice cream thing.
Right.
You know?
That's. I don't.
So it doesn't count as cake to
I don't
me. It's just a
categorize-
square of ice cream.
Yeah, it's a square of ice cream,
Yeah.
and if it doesn't have
It's in
crunchies
layers.
if it doesn't have crunchies in it, fuck that cake.
Do they make them without
Yeah,
crunchies?
they do.
Ice cream
Apparently
cakes
they
without
do.
crunchies?
Apparently they do.
Well, yeah, okay. I'm
Those
with
are
you then.
fake.
Yeah, that's
Those are
that's
fake
not,
ice cream
That's
cakes.
not real.
But I don't think ice cream cake. I think you're right. Ice cream cake does not fall under cake.
It's ice cream. Yeah.
Right.
But now, does cheesecake fall under cake or under pie? Because cheesecake texturally has a lot more in common with a key lime pie or a mousse.
It does.
Or a pumpkin pie than it does any cake. But it's called cheesecake.
That's some real thought-provoking shit right there, because
It has a crust like a pie would,
it does.
whereas cake does not. It does not have frosting like a cake would.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's served in...
I'm going to
But
tell
it's
you
called a
what.
cake.
I'm going
but I
to tell
think
you
of it as a
what.
pie.
And I'm going to agree with you, because Aunt Patty, one of the banging pies that she makes,
Right.
is actually a cheesecake. It's a cheesecake in a pie tin. It's got the graham cracker crust,
Yep.
and it's half cherry, half blueberry.
Yeah. If you disagree, listeners, let me know why a cheesecake would be considered a cake.
So my favorite
I think
form
it's
of
called
cheesecake-
because I think cheese pie doesn't sound as good.
But they still sell cheese curd.
Yeah. But still, if someone's like, and for dessert, we have some cheese pie. You'd be like,
Right.
what? Pizza?
Well,
What's happening?
It's a lot like mozzarella sticks, right?
Yeah.
They could say they say cheese squares or cheese sticks, and it's like
Right.
ugh.
Yeah.
Like, ugh.
What's in it then?
Right.
But a mozzarella stick, you're like, oh, I know what that is. I'll
So
accept
cheese
cheese
cake-
stick, though. I'll accept cheese stick. That's how I learned about them first, because I'm Midwest, though.
Right. No. That's why I brought that up. But
Yeah.
yeah. But it's not as appealing as a mozzarella stick. Because
Not even
cheese
close.
stick, you're like, all right, well, what kind of cheese?
Right. Even though a mozzarella stick
Way to beat the script, bro.
Even though a mozzarella stick is most likely a string cheese that's been breaded and fried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's mozzarella cheese. That's a cheese stick.
Right.
So. Or string cheese, if you
Although,
will.
I saw a, like on one of the YouTube cooking things, they took the, those little round cheeses you can get at like 7-Eleven or a gas station that's in like little round red wax things.
Yeah, Baby Bells.
Baby Bells, yeah.
Yeah.
And they took that, and then they breaded it, and then fried that.
Oh my god.
And I was like, what? That's, what? You can do that?
I love
I want
those
to
things.
do that.
You buy them at the supermarket.
Yeah.
In the little...
And you get the little bag.
The bags.
Yeah.
Or at BJ's. BJ's, the bags are even bigger. It's like a giant sack.
I had never thought of making a mozzarella round, I guess,
Well, they're not mozzarella.
or a cheese round, a fried cheese.
I think they're...
out of it.
I want to say that they're... Wow, are they cheddar?
No,
Are they labeled as a type of cheese?
I don't think they are. I think they're like a.
They're just cheese.
They're like a. They have like farmer's cheese. It's like, what the hell is that? It's like whatever.
We need to figure this out. Inquiring minds. I mean, why are we going to talk about this and not know what the fuck they are?
That's true. We have the technology.
Baby Bell cheese. What kind of cheese
Right.
is Baby
Now,
Bell?
first question that comes
Cheese.
up. Look at that. People want to know. It's Edam.
Edam cheese.
It's Edam. Okay. Edam's
Edam
good.
style. Hold on. Edam style. Let's just... I do want to talk about that real quick.
Okay.
Because
Edamish.
Edam style... A style of something is suspect.
Yeah, it's a version. It's a cover. It's a cover of. They're covering Edam cheese.
It's a semi-hard cheese made from 4 ingredients. Milk, vegan
Vegetarian
rennet,
rennet.
and lactic ferments, and salt.
So it's how cheese is made.
Sure, it's how cheese is made, but Edam style.
It's probably not aged enough to be called Edam,
Okay.
would be my guess.
I
Or there's something that they put in it. But see...
we
they-
shouldn't have looked this up
Yeah.
because no. It's a version of,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Edam style. It's not saying that it's
Right.
cheese product.
It's as if, like, you have Vermont cheddar, and you have New York cheddar, and you have 2-year-old aged cheddar, and you have 6-month-old aged cheddar.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
But also, I like when I first thought of Edam style, I was thinking of
Gangnam Style?
no.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking of when you get like cheese product,
Right.
like Kraft
Like-
singles.
Right. Or like canned cheese, spray
Right.
cheese.
Right, cheese product.
Yeah, like the spray cheese.
So yes, we do digress though. I do think that
I want to
cream
make.
cheese.
I want to make those.
Okay,
I want to make those. I want to try that.
but for sure, cream cheese pie. Because my favorite type of cream cheese is in a pie form.
Right.
So that's why I will agree with that.
Right. So yeah. So
But when it comes to a cake,
cheesecake is a pie.
when it comes to a cake,
Mm-hmm.
my favorite style of cake, my favorite type of cake, hands down, straight out the box.
Okay.
No, like a Betty Crocker cake,
Right. Okay.
out of the box.
What flavor though?
Oh, dude, vanilla or funfetti
Mm-hmm.
or anything like
Cannot
that.
do funfetti.
It's batter with sprinkles in it.
It's just not. It's just sugar flavored to me. There's
Yeah.
no other flavor that's going on. It's like white cake with white frosting, sugar sponge on top of sugar.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it because it is fun and it is festivus, right?
Yeah.
For me, my grandma used to buy, and so this is the cake that always hits me probably just in the nostalgia feels. Not the best cake by any means, but an Entenmann's vanilla cake, like the golden cake, layer cake, with the chocolate frosting. Yep.
They had a chocolate cake with a vanilla frosting.
Yeah.
That was a banger. It was really, really good.
Right.
They also had one that was I think it was a vanilla cake, but it had banana frosting and chocolate drizzle.
Ooh. Okay. See, banana. Banana does a lot of heavy lifting, though. Banana takes over a lot. The flavor of banana.
Yeah.
Like I tried to make that like ice cream by just freezing bananas.
Yeah.
Right, and then throwing them in like the food processor with like some ground up cocoa to try and make a chocolate ice cream. And I'm like, that's. I'm just eating cold bananas.
We'll get Jen to send you the banana bread recipe. So if you get bananas that end up getting brown, I think you only need 3.
Right.
And there's like no sugar. I think it's like an egg or 2.
Right.
And I don't even know if there's flour. I think there's got to be flour.
The banana ice cream, I will say, it's good.
It's good. It's just,
but it
banana.
doesn't replace. Yeah.
It's banana.
The best thing I've done to do that, because again, like I said before, I have a problem with ice cream. I'm trying to find other ways to scratch that itch.
Yeah.
Right. Is because we always have bananas. Like Bruce loves them. I always take them to work. Like
sure. Yeah.
So I'll always like cut up one, throw it in the freezer. So bananas, frozen blueberries, frozen strawberries.
Yeah.
And throw that in the food processor and just let it go until it's ice cream soft. And then eat that. And the other berries do a lot.
Yeah.
And that really gives you kind of like this, it's almost like a acai bowl type of feel
right,
you got going on.
But it's not, but it's in a different, it's not the popping of the berries. Yeah.
Right. And that gives you ice cream. And it doesn't taste like you're not seeing chocolate and waiting to taste chocolate and being like, that's a lot of banana. And not a lot of chocolate.
Sure. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You're like, fruit. All right. Banana's a fruit. That works. Right? Yeah. It all kind of like works.
I like...
and the blueberries give it enough acidity to kind of like cut through it too.
I love the pairing of peanut butter with banana.
Also good, yeah.
Oh man,
I've done that in like smoothies before.
Smoothies, I would do the smoothies, and I put some ice, frozen bananas, and a heaping scoop of peanut butter, which is why the smoothies never really worked for me.
Right. Yeah.
As a health thing,
also
because peanut butter is not that good for you in copious amounts.
Yeah. I eat it every day.
Yeah.
That's what I bring to work.
Did you try the Target? Did you try the Target one yet?
I have a I think a Stop and Shop one that Annie brought from Jones Studio. I haven't tried the Target. I haven't needed to buy it. So
all right, I got you.
Once I need to buy it, I'll do it.
Target natural peanut butter.
Yeah.
Is awesome.
I also
really
like
great.
almond butter. Almond butter is
the
really
only
good
thing. The only thing you do have to look out for the oil that they use to make it. Dogs can't have. So you have to have a different one for Bruce.
Yeah.
Than you do for the dogs.
I actually do that anyway. I have a different because
because ew.
Yeah.
Right. No, I get it.
Right.
Yeah,
I do that.
Yeah.
But good to know that they can't have that. That's
yes, I did want to say that. So
because I have occasionally like finished putting peanut butter on the sandwich,
and then you're like, hey, here's my spoon.
Here we go, bud. You can have the rest of this.
Yeah.
But getting back to the desserts thing, so where do you put things like pastries, cookies, things like that?
Oh man, it really.
Like, I'll take a fresh baked chocolate chip cookie. I've said before, I will take one from a child. If there's only one, I will take it from their little hand.
I love cookies. Cookies definitely rank up there.
Yeah.
For me. I am team pies, but I associate pie with special occasion.
Yeah. I don't associate cookie with dessert.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's...
Because dessert to me isn't a thing that you have, like, at lunchtime. Like, if I make lunch for myself, I'll throw a couple cookies in my lunchbox.
Do you eat it first or last?
Depends.
Yeah, see, this is a type of chaos that you live in.
It depends. When I open it up, it depends on what I'm feeling at the moment.
Right.
If I have more than one, maybe both. Maybe first and last.
See, yeah, I mean, so when I see
rigid.
a cookie, I do see a I'll finish this with that.
Right.
Subway's great at that, right?
But I'll have
So
a cookie.
Subway-
I'll have a cookie at 2 p.m. without eating anything else. I'm not going to have a piece of cake at 2 p.m. without eating something else.
Yeah, I think that's an accessibility factor because you like cake. You have to take time. You have to cut it. You have to find a plate.
Right.
Unless you're a fucking savage and then you just go. I mean,
well,
we've all done it before. We've all done it before.
I'm going to tell you right now. I've opened the top of the Entenmann's. I've taken a fork. I've gotten a bite. I've eaten it. I've closed the top. And whoever went in there after me is like, who did this? Why? Why?
Here's a pro tip with the Entenmann's
But I won't
cake.
do it twice.
Here's a pro tip. I don't want to get too far off on a tangent, but pro tip on Entenmann's, if you're getting down to the end of it,
Yeah.
the best thing you can do is use your finger, scrape all of the icing off the sides.
Off the sides of
And
that
put
little
it
tip.
right
yeah.
on top of your cake.
Hell yeah,
It could
dude.
be the smallest piece of cake, but you've got yourself 300 grams of sugar.
Well, because in Entenmann's, the cake is not the star.
No,
Of that.
no, the cake is just a vessel.
Right. The cake is yeah.
The vessel by which
You could just wash your dishes with the cake after you're done.
yes,
It's
I agree.
like, have you ever the Entenmann's was in the fridge or something, so it's cold enough to where when you cut the cake, a piece of the frosting just came off in a sheet,
It was like a bad
and you could
toupee.
pick it up, and you just look at it, and you're like, and you ate it.
It's like a legit cake toupee.
Yeah, I've done that. It makes your eyes cross a little bit. Because you take a bite of straight frosting, and you're like, oh, that's not supposed to happen.
It's like, well, what am I going to do with this?
Right.
Garbage.
Right, and then you have that, you have that naked bald cake. That you got that cake with the horseshoe Hulk Hogan haircut now.
Man. It's a dead squirrel effect.
Right, yeah. You're like, who wants that?
Yeah.
Then you leave. Then you shut the lid and you leave that for somebody.
I'd love to get that reaction. Who the fuck left this?
Why?
Why is my cake bald?
First a fork. Now this.
Man, cake. I mean, cookies. Cookies is definitely an accessibility thing.
Yeah, I don't see them as dessert. I see them as a snack.
I am not a huge sweets person, so I will view them as dessert.
Okay.
I don't necessarily just pop cookies. My big thing is like salty snacks. So Cheez-Its.
Right.
Don't leave me near a box of Cheez-Its.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. Don't do it.
See, I see cookies in the
do
same place. I see maybe a cupcake. I don't see that as a dessert either.
No, see, again, I'm not a dessert person.
Like
so
a muffin. Maybe a cupcake I see as dessert because it's kind of more of a cake.
Yeah.
But like a muffin. Like people eat muffins for breakfast. You know what I mean?
Right.
Which is ridiculous to me because what? Yeah, I'm having this chocolate muffin with chocolate chips.
We're plugging
and that's my
all
healthy
these
breakfast.
stores. We're plugging Stop and Shop. We're plugging fucking
Right. Not sponsors.
Target. Stuff, not sponsors. But Stop and Shop has amazing pistachio muffins.
Oh, okay.
They're like
Pistachios are
neon
a recent thing that I've become
They're like a
fan
neon green
Yeah.
muffin, which whatever. But you put a little bit of butter on it. You throw them in the toaster or the microwave or the air fryer. It is breakfast at its finest.
All right. I can't remember the last time I've had a muffin.
I don't see muffins as dessert.
Yeah, I don't either. But I see cookies and muffins are kind of in the same places.
I think it's an accessibility thing.
Yeah.
You're not
Cookies
worried
like a
about
thin
making a
muffin
mess.
top.
You're not worried about making a mess.
Right.
Because all you have to do is just grab it and eat it.
Right.
Right.
Maybe it's quantity too. Like a cookie is not a dessert to me.
A cookie.
7 cookies.
A cookie, like
It's
a
a
normal
dessert.
sized cookie,
Right.
is not a piece of cake.
Right.
4 or 5 cookies, yeah, I guess that's
A cookie can be a topping. It
right.
can also be a side. Rarely is it a main course.
I like what you did there. I do agree. Pastries, I don't see it as a pastry.
Cookies aren't pastries, no. But like
Pastries
pastries
to me,
in general.
in my head, it's like special occasion
Yeah,
Because-
pastries are desserts to me.
because they're expensive.
Yes,
They're
you have to
they're
go out of your way.
special desserts.
Right. Yeah, you like. I won't grab pastries at Stop and Shop. I'll grab ice cream.
Now,
I'll grab a cake.
the cookie that I will say definitively, absolutely counts as a dessert.
Mm-hmm.
Like under normal circumstances,
Okay.
until fairly recently, they now categorize under the cookie. Your cookie definition is black and white cookies because they were always the size of your head.
Right. I find those cookies to be disgusting.
Oh man, they're so good. They're
And-
delicious.
And again, it's probably coming from the Midwest where everything's so over sugared, right? So like, even for me, the first cupcakes and things I had were like Hostess, right? The first cookies I really had were either homemade or Chips Ahoy,
Mhm.
you know, and there was really there weren't bakery things that you would do. There weren't
Sure.
there weren't like delis didn't serve Italian treats. Now I will say the first time I had Italian cookies, I was like, these aren't done. The very first bite, I was like, I'm sorry, was this decorative?
I have to tell you, so we've gotten them a few times, like when you entertain, you just tell somebody, hey, go ahead and bring dessert, and they'll
Right.
bring those Italian cookies, right?
Yeah.
And
They're decorative.
right, they're decorative to make it seem
They're like a
as if
decorative
you've
pillow.
got enough.
Completely useless.
It's like yeah, we have enough dessert.
right.
I won't lie, but if those things are sitting around the house, especially those jelly-filled ones,
Right.
with the chocolate dip and the sprinkles,
Right.
sprinkles, I'm gonna eat them.
Sure, if there's nothing else in the house.
And
but
I don't-
even then, you're
I
going to
don't
eat
know
it.
why.
You're going to eat it. You're going to take a bite, though, and you're going to go, you're going to wish it was something better.
Yeah,
I've never eaten one of those cookies
You're
and
right.
been like, this is exactly
I've
what I want it to
I've
be.
never gone to a dessert table and gone, that's what I want.
Right.
But if I'm ever like, man, I need some sustenance, those are there.
They're old world. They're like the equal to the hard candy dish at grandma's.
Right. Sure.
Right?
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you look at it and you're like, why would you? Right?
Mhm.
But then, like, you're sitting around and there's literally nothing else there.
It's like, yeah, why wouldn't you?
And you're like, all right. And you eat one and you're like,
This is here.
it's not bad for what it is.
Sure.
Right? Like, you dip anything in chocolate and it's going to be all right if it's tasteless to begin with.
Right.
Because then it tastes like chocolate covering half of a tasteless thing. All you're doing is you're looking at it and you're going, why wouldn't you dip it all the way? Why halfway? Why would you do that? Why would you just do halfway? That doesn't make any sense. The only good thing about this is so I'm throwing this part that's in my fingers away.
Yeah, I never did
This
that.
was there for me to hold on to. Why am I eating? Why would I eat this after I just put that in my mouth?
I like the jelly in the middle and then the chocolate on top, and then they smush them together. But you're
Yeah.
right. You're right. Eat the top. It's like a shrimp.
Yeah,
It's a dessert shrimp.
yeah.
Throw the tail out. You
Just
don't need the rest.
Toss it. Well, that was mediocre. I'll throw this crap away.
Do you know anybody that eats the shrimp tail?
I do not.
Oh, okay.
If I did, you would know it because I would tell you about it because we would have had that conversation.
We would have had that
I'd have
conversation
been like,
already.
dude, you know that this weirdo eats the shrimp tails? We have to have them over. We have to have shrimp because you have to see this maniac at work.
Oh, man. Yeah, that would be a thing, huh? That would absolutely be a thing.
Yeah. So, okay, so where are we at here? For me, tiramisu is number one overall, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't mean that cake is number one because I prefer ice cream to cake,
Sure.
right?
Okay.
I prefer pie to ice cream, but not on its own. Pie needs ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
They complement. They are greater together than either of them is by itself.
Right.
But both are great.
Mm-hmm.
And when in season, oh man, I'll put down a whole blueberry pie.
Right.
I'll eat that in a day. Like that'll be gone in a day. But so you're a pie guy.
Mm-hmm.
Cheesecake is a pie.
I agree.
You know, I think we've established that.
Yeah,
We've given good enough
so.
reasons. Please let us know.
If we're wrong,
If we're wrong, tell us why and how.
tell us why.
Tell us why and how.
But also, you're wrong. Go
right.
ahead.
Yeah. Cookies are up there. They're great.
Cookies are great.
Italian cookies are trash.
I'm gonna say that I learned something because you're kind of right. Like you could just walk by and have a cookie,
Right.
and it's not dessert.
Not dessert.
It could be in the middle of the day between lunch and dinner,
Yeah.
between breakfast and lunch, or after dinner. I guess you could consider it a dessert.
Yeah.
So, okay, we're learning here.
Cookies are palate cleansers, man.
Yeah,
You could just
good cookies, not
good
Italian cookies.
No, not Italian cookies are, in my opinion, trash. Now there are certain ones that people argue me on. People will say rainbow cookies. I think rainbow cookies are just a cut up cake.
I like rainbow cookies.
Right, but I think it's a cake. I don't think it's a cookie.
I don't disagree with you.
Right? It's layered. It's a sponge. It's got jelly in the middle. It's got a frosting. If you didn't cut them up small, what do they look like? Fucking cake.
I don't have a problem.
Right.
I don't have a problem classifying as that.
But I think if
If
you
you
ate a
get-
piece like a cake, that'd be way too much. So
I have,
the smaller
and it's fucking awesome.
cookie form is it the cookie
Yeah.
form factor I think works better.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm
It was
not
great.
I'm not into them because I'm not into the jam in the cookies.
Yeah,
I don't like
if
that.
You get,
mix.
if you get, but
but I
you
had
know
a good
what?
one today because I was
Right, because you were in Staten Island.
I was in Staten
yeah,
Island.
So
and it's
yeah,
Annie's
you're gonna get
favorite, so I had a good one.
you get a good one in Staten Island. You get a good one in the Bronx. Maybe probably in Brooklyn, but you gotta go to the right place to get them. You can't just get them from a store that has them in a plastic case.
Right.
You have to get it from a place that takes pride in making their rainbow cookies. And I will call it cookies just because it's what people know it as.
Yeah. Just like I'm not
Out
going
of
to change
respect.
cheesecake the name of it. I'll
But-
still call it a cheesecake, but
I will agree with you.
in my heart,
It could be like a mini cake.
I feel like it is just because.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
I'm fine with.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't.
cool
I
with
don't think that degrades either
No.
cakes or cookies.
No.
I think it's just a matter of
You know what the
where do we
problem is?
place
It's like
this?
when you tell people rainbow cake, they're thinking it's a rainbow cake.
right.
Whereas if you tell them it's a rainbow cookie, it's like, okay, well, I can throw this in. I can.
See, they even
Grab with
strike
my
me
hand.
more like a brownie to me.
They're not as rich.
No, definitely not as rich.
Like brownies are brownies and
or blondies.
blondies or Scotch bonnets.
Right. Yeah.
Those are brownies.
Yeah.
Where it's dense, it's. Ugh.
See, and I think the black and white cookie falls into the brownie category to me, because the cookie is so.
You haven't had
the
good
cookie's so
ones.
cakey to me.
I was gonna say
It's like a too thin Hostess cupcake.
the cookie I would classify as like black and white cookie. I would classify as a cake.
Yeah, it's
In
cakey.
many-
It's cakey
Because
to
it's
me.
cakey underneath,
Yeah.
and then yeah,
But it goes into the Italian cookies thing just for me because I don't think the frosting's flavorful enough.
yeah.
I don't think the white side is vanilla enough, and I don't think the dark side is chocolate enough
Oh, see,
for that mix to happen. Maybe I haven't had a good one. Maybe I haven't had a good one.
Well,
I'm always willing to learn. I'm
Yeah.
always willing to learn.
Yeah,
My experience thus far has been,
I'll let you.
Eh.
We'll bring you some. We'll get some things going.
but
Yeah.
so where the Italians lack in their cookies, which I think is heavily, very, extremely lacking, tiramisu makes up for everything because it's my number one of all time. Yeah.
Here you go. I'm a pie guy. Chocolate pecan.
Mm-hmm.
That's my jam.
Chocolate mousse pie is one of my
Chocolate mousse pie.
Key lime
is
too.
really great. Key lime is great.
lemon
Man,
meringue. Oh, damn! Some good pies.
we're hungry. We're hungry now.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to make this a thing, but
For all
Here
of
we
you,
are.
for all of you driving or at home, if you're driving, yeah, stop by a place, get yourself something, whatever your favorite dessert is.
Yeah.
Grab it. Let us know what it is too.
treat yourself.
Hashtag what's your bacon. Hashtag treat yourself, and let us know. Let us know what your favorite dessert is.
Yes.
Maybe we'll do a tasting episode for the Patreon.
Yeah.
Which, if you want to be a part of, jump over to patreon.com/baconismypod. Right? Cast?
Yeah. There we go.
Trying to remember. Trying to get good.
You're getting there.
And join up over there. We appreciate all of you that are helping us over there at the Patreon, making this thing run. If you want to help us in any other way, jump over to baconismypodcast.com and jump over to the sponsors page and grab something from our sponsors. Wild Bill's, right now, killing it. A lot of good stuff over there. Everything from the root beers to the Bomb Pop soda.
Which is weird because I was worried, I was like, oh man, this is going to be a sugar fest.
I didn't think that was going to work. And
it was
man,
great.
It's good. Yeah.
Dr. Bill's.
Yeah.
They're
The sarsaparilla is so good.
we can't talk highly enough about Wild Bill's, and if you go there, use the promo code BACON.
Yeah. Set yourself
you get-
up for the summer.
get
Get some
10%.
Wild Bills. Get some grill your ass off rubs for your stuff on the barbecue. Drink some sodas. Wipe off your nuts. Manscaped.
Yeah.
And
We got other offers on baconsmypodcast.com too, so go ahead and take a look.
Check it out over there. Bacon's My Podcast participating in Hot Boy Summer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Let us know what your desserts are. Let us know what you like. Let us know what you like about the show.
I got fake Crocs, but they're
Adidas
real
Crocs?
fake Adidas Crocs.
Nice.
Yeah. $16 on Amazon.
Nice.
Can't beat that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I got some Vans.
But they're not Crocs.
They're
So
not
how
Crocs,
could they be
but
hot
they are
by summer?
They are slip-ons,
Yeah,
and they
that's
do say
fantastic.
cult, and they do say we are all evil. Yeah,
Oh, cool.
we are all evil. And on the other side, it says, "Are we not?"
Oh, nice. Very cool. Jimsy, where can they find you and your things?
Yo, find me and my things at Jimmy G's Shoes, where you'll see pictures of these and others.
Yeah.
On all the socials. My band Craving Strange is at cravingstrange.net. You can find our socials and all of our links and all that kind of stuff there. Look for new music. We're working on new stuff right now. We're playing lots of different places this summer. Some cool shows with some different kinds of shows.
Yeah.
We're about to be on a thrash metal show.
So that.
We don't play thrash metal.
Yeah, wait. Yeah.
It'll
Yeah,
be
good luck
interesting.
with that.
Hey man,
You guys
I'm
are
in.
going to kill it anyway.
I'm in.
It doesn't
I
matter.
like it. I like going in with my dukes up.
You know what, dude?
I'm like, I'm ready.
yeah.
You ain't gonna hate this.
I mean,
You might not like it, but you ain't gonna hate it.
I feel like we're in a day and age where people are not necessarily going into a show going, they're not thrash. Screw them.
Yeah, I think the days of
I think
I only like one style are way behind
yeah.
us.
So I think you're going to do really well.
I think it's gonna be good. I think we're gonna stand out. I think we're gonna have fun. I think it's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, check us out if you want to check us out. Let us know how we're doing. Let us know how the podcast is doing.
Yeah.
Throw us a review. Throw us one of those 5-star reviews
Or 1-star reviews.
or 1-star review. Either way, take 2 seconds and let us know why.
If you do the 1-star, just let us know why.
Yeah. Let
Please.
us know what you like. Let us know what you don't like. Stay in the conversation with hashtag What's Your Bacon. We're always looking for it. We'll always try and find it. We'll always try and interact with you guys online. Thank you guys for all your support. We appreciate it. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being there. Hope you're having a great day. Where can they find you?
Me personally, at me my own self, Mike, where I will be posting all sorts of fun stuff like my adventures in Marvel.
Nice. Yeah.
And also, probably, only because she's being a little bashful about it, also some stuff from Lacey's recital.
Nice.
Which is, I mean, cute as hell.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Really awesome. So, my personal stuff is there. My band, Something Heavy, at Something Heavy Music. Actually, we just finished tracking vocals for a song.
Nice.
That you're surprised. You're acting surprised.
No, I'm just
This
saying.
guy-
Nice.
This guy helped me record those vocals because...
well, you saying we're finished means that it went well.
we'll see. I need to...
We may have finished.
Tuesday.
We may have finished.
I need to go through them Tuesday. But I'm assuming they went well. But either way...
You sang great, so.
Okay, cool. Either way, I'm assuming that single will be out relatively soon.
Nice.
Before our show, or by our show. In July.
Awesome.
No, I'm sorry.
In August.
August.
Yep.
We're doing a show
Yep.
together. In August. Yes. So at Something Heavy Music, we've got music coming out all the time, every other month at least.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, you guys are killing it with that.
we're trying, man. We've got a whole checklist.
It's all good stuff, too. Like, there's no mediocre being thrown out. There's never like, we got to get this done, get it out. It's like all really good.
So,
yeah.
so yeah, that's where you can find that. But also, if you want to find some of the music that we do together,
Indeed.
you can find it on all streaming platforms at Bacon Is My Pot. Sorry. Bacon Is My Passion.
Yes.
On all streaming platforms.
Or over twitch.com or twitch.tv/baconismypod.
Yes, because
we're doing it live. So.
we're doing it live. So
Yeah.
it's
Every
pretty cool.
Thursday night. 9
Every
o'clock.
Thursday night we're
Almost
able
every
to.
Thursday. Yeah.
We're able to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most Thursday nights.
Yes.
Unless otherwise.
Check the schedule.
Yeah.
And if we're not doing it that
Follow us
Thursday,
and you'll see.
if we're not doing it that Thursday, we warn you. We tell you.
Yeah.
Don't go. It's fine.
And then just know that we're doing something fun, and
Yeah.
you should also do something fun.
Indeed.
Hope every one of your days is fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every
It's
one of
gonna be
your
cool.
hours in those days is fun.
It's going to be really cool, and it's going to be really great because we got some really awesome content from Capulet Fest coming your way starting next week.
Wow.
I think.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
We're going to be doing stuff. So,
Yeah.
might as well start putting it out.
Might as well.
Go to strangerhoodtv.com for all of it.
Subscribe
For
so
sure.
you know when new things come out, because we're going to be doing a lot of content from this, and so it's going to be coming out kind of rapidly, probably.
Yep.
We've got a lot of stuff coming out as it is, so the best way to kind of like know what's up is to subscribe to our stuff.
Yeah.
And a lot of that's going to be video, so jump over to strangerhoodtv.com. It's our YouTube page. If you want to go to YouTube, just youtube.com/strangerhoodtv. That same thing. It's the network for this show, a bunch of other shows that have to do with like our buddies in the scene, band members. It's both of our bands are putting videos out, all kinds of cool stuff on that anyway. So check all that stuff out. But yeah, like I said, we're going to be putting a lot of stuff out. So the best way to kind of know and not miss anything is to go ahead and subscribe over there. So
Indeed.
Yeah.
And until next time, which is Friday,
yeah,
when we have, I believe, man, I should have known. I should have known before I said
until next time,
it. Yeah. Which
between
is,
now and Friday, where we will be featuring our visit and conversation with the artist or artists known as...
I really fucked this one up, didn't I?
I
thought, yeah, no, thank you.
I tried that. I really
This
did.
week, it will be Chris Towning
Oh, nice. Okay.
from Suffocate Faster
Nice.
and Bury Your Dead,
Yeah, that was a fun one.
formerly of Devil Driver.
That's a fun one. You guys will like
It's
it.
a cool one. He does What's Your Bacon and 7 Questions on Friday, and then on Monday we get into a little bit about his Transformers collection, which is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. Get the inside deets on
Another dude that now
on the
is,
drama in the collection world.
right, and another dude that now I am texting with all the time, which is
Yeah.
really cool. We meet some really cool people. Really,
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah,
I don't
for
give
sure.
anybody my number.
I'll give him your number from now on.
You don't have to do that.
Oh, okay.
It's totally fine.
Okay.
I'll live vicariously.
But yeah, stay tuned. And always remember to ask yourself one super important question.
Every single day.
What is it?
What's your bacon? What piece? Clean balls. Sasquatch.